Hey guys, it's Jean-Claude, and today we're going to do a short video discussing Gen Con. I'm going to be putting up some pictures so you can check them out as I'm talking, starting right now. Gen Con hosted 2 Vault Tours, one was sealed and the other was Archon. I was pleasantly surprised to see a good sealed deck because I'd never opened a good deck for sealed before. I ended up making top 8 before I was eventually knocked out by Joe, who met my teammate Devin in the finals. And when I say teammate, I just want to point out that we're just a group of good friends that all share the same passion that is Keyforge. So, as I was saying, right before the finals, my teammate Devin approached me and asked me what I thought he should bid for chains, seeing as the finals were adaptive. For those that don't know, adaptive is a format where players play with their own decks for the first game. On the second game, they swap decks. And then if the same deck wins both games, the players will start to bid chains. So who gets to play the deck that won the previous 2 games, but at a disadvantage of the chains. I asked Devin several questions as I was thumbing through his deck, and I figured out the perfect number for him to bid, which just so happened to be 7. While watching the finals, I had 2 guys come up and ask me what game was being played. I told them Keyforge, and they were just about to walk away when I asked them if they knew anything about the game. They said they didn't, so I explained the basics. And at the end of the conversation, one looked to the other one and said, "I think they have that at our local card store." I looked at both of them and I said, "I tell you what, if you each go buy a deck from that vending machine over there, I'll personally teach you 2 how to play." You'll never guess what they did. I did have to pause my teaching session briefly when we heard the huge applause and people cheering, so I excused myself from my students, ran quickly over to the crowd, and shouted, "Devin, did you bid 7 chains?" To which he replied, "Yes." I immediately followed up with, "So you won?" And his reply was an excited yes. It was an awesome moment to both be teaching the game I love and watching a friend win a Vault Tour. For the Archon Vault Tour, I chose to play my lands deck that I had actually made top 4 in Denver with. I hadn't touched the deck for a while because Library Access had gotten a rat of me and the combo no longer exists. But as I place tested for the event, I quickly realized my lands deck had actually gotten better against most Call of the Archon decks. The main reason was that bait and switch got nerfed as well, and my deck wouldn't have to play around it anymore. Also, my deck has too much to protect, which has gotten stronger thanks to the rush decks that have been gaining in popularity lately. I made a mistake early in the day that cost me going to day 2. And honestly, one mistake in 3 days of playing isn't too bad. Anytime I make a mistake, I try to grow from it and just make myself a better player. Hey, maybe mistakes aren't that bad at all. Yeah. Let's imagine it's just all about maturing. At the end of the day, only one player from our team did make it to day 2, and that was Dave. Late that night, Dave and I jammed some games to help him prepare, and guess what? Dave took 2nd place in the Vault Tour. This was my first ever Gen Con, and I have to say that everything was amazing. I met some great people, I met several patrons, I met big fans of the channel, I signed several Archons, deck boxes, and just a whole bunch of Keyforge related things. I even got to play a game with Alex Watkins, the director of Organized Play. Oh, and I even got a pic of Josh while Alex was showing off my GameGenix deck box, and I gotta say those are actually pretty cool. I ran into Brad Andres on the final day and had a moment to chat with him, and I also thanked him for his role in bringing this great game to us. These guys at FFG really care about Keyforge, and I'm happy to have them as part of our community. Gen Con also featured a one-of-a-kind Keyforge guitar. Sadly, I didn't take a picture of it, which is a shame, and the only reason I didn't take a picture was because I was secretly hoping I'd be able to show it off on the channel. But not all plans work out the way we want them to. Here's the artwork at least? Dang, not a bad shot. As always guys, thank you very much for watching my videos, and I will see you next time. Have I shown you guys my brand new guitar? Check this out. Oh my gosh, is this not the coolest thing you've ever seen? Alright, look at these guitar picks. You can use them as tokens in the game. This is just absolutely nuts, guys. I had to make it a big surprise. Alright, I will see you guys next time.